Previously on Survivor Branford. From the time of the merge through the final 8, the cohesiveness of the Pyox 6 had greatly eroded, as all of its members explored their own routes to the end. Under the cover of darkness, Jackson went all out gunning for mayor, while at the same time she pushed for the vote to be on him. Meanwhile, Sarah was steadfast in her opinions that it was not yet time for Pyox to make a move against one of their own, which opposed even other plans of a vote against TJ, which would satisfy those looking for a flip, but not a huge move. After having won immunity again, John took the reins in leading the effort against TJ, while also clearing an idea with Sarah to have some votes split on mayor. At Tribal Council, TJ stayed in his seat despite possessing the party pooper advantage and paid for it, as Jackson and Mayor set aside their differences and the teen minority was given life into day 2 of the game. 7 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
It's you, me, Sarah, Jackson, John, and Mike. Okay. I wanted to get you by yourself thinking forward. We need a 4, right? I know we're tight with Mike. How are you feeling? Like, are you in like on with Mike to the end, or are you like open?
I think it's like the cards I was dealt with.
Okay.
So I'm very open.
Okay.
But he is like a number. Like he will vote
Yeah,
the way you
he'll
want to
vote
vote. So
with
if
you.
you're looking for like
To pull in.
he would.
It like there's going to be a point where you're going to have to decide like, are you going to stick with him or are you going to jump?
Right.
around?
And how do you feel about
All the girls at Final Four.
that? Would be
There's gonna
sick. I like that.
We're doing a last girl get the final 4 girls together. I like that idea a lot, so that's another reason why I wanted to keep Mike and Olivia around. And it still preserves Sarah and I wonder if people realize like that we're as solid as we are. That is my final 3. I'm still gung ho with them all the way to the end.
I floated out to her what you think about football girls. Oh, perfect! And she was like, yes, she was all in. So maybe I should grab her and be like, hey.
I think things are going well. I feel like we have me, Mayor, and Sarah final 3, and basically like how we're going to control the votes from this point forward. This is how I felt last year at this time, and then I saw my path to the end, and it just got flipped on me. I mean, maybe I'm just walking into the same trap again, but I feel pretty good about my position right now.
I laid some downloads with Olivia, I promise. But that's a great idea. I didn't tell her how close we are. And she was like, oh my god, yes. I think we should do it after we vote Mike out. She's okay voting Mike out. Oh, okay, then fine.
I think I would want to maintain Sarah and Mayor. I think we work together really well. And I think, I think all 3 of us bring uniquely individual points to the game. And quite frankly, I think I have a better pitch than those 2 do. And I trust Sarah and Mayor's word that they'll take me there as well. Because I would take them there. After we vote up Mike next round, we'll bring Olivia in and voting the boys out.
So first of all, I want to apologize to you guys. Last round was a little more chaotic than it needed to be. Last time was also the first time I really heard my name, so I was like,
Yeah.
I think me and Mike are in a good position right now. I keep saying me and Mike because we've been doing this together. I haven't gotten my name written down at all, so that's a big thing. And hopefully it continues to be that way. I think they're just ready to play. That's why they got TJ out. They're ready to play. And I think today will show that they're ready to play.
That was like a united vote.
It happened somewhere along
It
the
had
way.
to happen at some point. I think Michael's next.
It doesn't make sense for any of the 5 of us
Right
to
now,
sit next
it would,
to
it
them.
would, if we fracture right now and there's 2 of them,
And they
they're the
just
power.
gonna keep-
It's going really well. I was writing about this in my journal this morning and last night. I feel like I have a lot of paths to the end. Oh my god, so I guess when TJ got voted out, he willed this to me. It's insane. Congratulations, you have found the party pooper advantage.
I am going to will it to Sarah. I would love to see her win this game. I think she deserves it.
I feel like I have an arsenal of goods right now. Fake idol, immunity idol, this. Thank you so much, TJ.
Would you want to vote with us to get one of them out?
I'm guessing they're going me.
You think you?
John's throwing out my name. Jackson's throwing out my name.
I mean, they definitely are concerned about you.
Yeah.
I feel actually a lot better than last year because I feel like I have more options than I did last year at the final 7. The only person that I feel I don't have any path with is Mike. I tried to actually feel like he was part of a plan, like the backup plan to vote out Mayor last night, but then they voted for TJ.
Me and Olivia were both like, we don't want to do that because we hear they're splitting the votes.
I know,
We're like,
last night.
let's just go
Who knows what the
safe
truth
on this
is.
one.
I got
and
it,
like,
I got it.
Like, so that way it doesn't backfire on either of us. Because like you guys keep saying like, yeah, prove you trusted me, prove you. But you're not actually proving it back.
I'm waiting to get invited to the dance. Okay. You guys kind of filled me in last time, but what happened there? We were like, let's just put it on TJ. Let's just play it safer for us.
Last tribal went pretty much how I planned it. The one thing that I expected to happen that didn't happen was I thought Olivia and Mike would vote for Mayor. It makes me wary of working with them more. I think that there's a good chance that they might have a relationship going with Mayor that I need to keep an eye out for.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
How are we doing?
Good. Final 4?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Final 4.
Yeah. I'm really happy to make it this far. It's a brand new day. It's like a kind of a restart. This is now just a normal tribe size. So it's time to start maneuvering like it is.
I'm concerned that Mara, if she goes with them, which I think she might, maybe this is the round we use the idol.
What for?
If we go under the assumption there is an advantage for them to be used,
Yeah.
where 4-3 may not be as safe of a numbers as we expect it to be. We don't want to never use it, right? I would like to keep the 4 of us together and go against Mara, Olivia, and Mike. I'd also think there's a chance we could use the idol during this round just to have a backup plan in case there's some sort of advantage that Mare has.
What are your thoughts about the idol and when the right time?
If it needs to be played, 100% we should play it, but I don't think we need to manufacture the time to play it. If it doesn't need to be used, it doesn't need to be used.
We did a similar idea earlier when we played the extra vote and didn't need to. It was just insurance.
I desperately want that Final Four. I'm thinking about Mare.
Yeah, I'm flexible.
She's just more of a competition for me, so.
Yeah, this is my real Final Four.
Yeah.
My ideal next step, the person voted out at 7 will be Mike, because I feel like John and Jackson do think that their real Final Four is me and Sarah. I'm trying to get to the Final 3 with Sarah and Mare. Mare said you were looking for me.
Yes, it was. Mary's talked to me. And then she talked to you about trying to do like a counseling.
I'm so down.
That's so good because
I'm so threatened by John and Jackson. So yeah, I'm so down with a Final Four of us.
I think that would be sick. It would be stupid not to like latch on to that right now.
Yeah.
I don't mind if it's Mike though. I know we can use Mike. I think it should be John.
The 3 of us girls are gonna try to pull in Olivia. I think Mare started the groundwork on that last night, which is awesome. My plan right now is to go with the 4 girls, see if we can get the 3 guys out.
Yes. Yeah, I think this all-girls thing could be like iconic.
Yes, I think so too.
Are you okay with the
I am, but guys, that's so stupid. That is so stupid.
No, I get.
I don't think you guys. No, John. He's been trying to get one of you guys out. So
One of us?
yes. So like, what? Why do you want to keep him?
Okay.
He's the biggest threat, hands down.
John and Jackson are here. We vote more than that now.
That's what I'm trying to
They
do.
take Mike in, and if they have something, we're screwed.
So my strongest alliance right now is Sarah and Sarah. Those 2 are my 2 to the end. I had a good conversation with Olivia about potentially pulling her into our all-girl Final Four. So I think that's a really good opportunity to also break up Mike and Olivia. I think they have more power than they realize, and rather than trying to win them both over, I think we split them up and we only need one.
Mike was talking to me, wanting to prevent against girls. perfect. He's saying whatever he needs to say.
Yeah.
That's fine. He's gonna say
Should
whatever.
we be thinking about girls?
I think the first round we should go with Olivia. That way, you know, if there is some sort of girls thing that happens later, Jackson and I are covered on that.
I don't want to sit next to the two of them again.
No, I think Mike is the solid right now.
I don't remember who said that. Something like that the girls might be trying to do the four of them working together.
There was a plan, I guess, initiated by Sarah and John to have me and Olivia vote for mayor while everyone else was going to vote for TJ. We bailed on the mayor voting part because we liked the idea of working with mayor and didn't think that would be a great way to get her to want to work with us.
Should we tell her who approached us?
Yeah.
One thing I've been thinking about is how John wanted me to vote mayor last time, and I'm happy I did it. I think today me and Mike should have a conversation with her to talk about this and maybe try to like pull her in onto our side a little bit.
We wanted to tell you
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
We each were approached separately about this plan before last time, where they wanted us to vote for you.
Okay.
And
I was approached by John.
yep.
Okay.
And Sarah, we met up. We were like, we don't want to vote for mayor. What?
Okay. No, because you're the one that's like,
Yeah, I
moving,
think,
like,
okay.
Yeah.
You said John and Sarah?
John and Sarah were the one that cooked it up. It was John and Sarah, and then immediately broke off. John went to her, and Sarah went to me.
Okay, I'm with you guys though. I really want to work with you. Like I feel like we laid the groundwork to make this happen. I think John is top priority. If John doesn't win, he's first to go.
The thing is, there's 4 of them right now.
I know.
I mean,
Well,
Jackson
I think
expressed like that he wants to work together.
Mike and Olivia came to me and said Sarah's throwing my name out there. I went from like excited to panicked in literally half a second. It's supposed to be like blood oath.
We
tight.
are.
And,
No, we are.
And it sent me into an immediate panic. I didn't know about this at all.
Sarah was like really sketchy when I was talking to her about the Sarah plan. I was like, I heard Sarah saying my name. She was like, what? And I was like, oh my god, I'm not getting the honest vibes from you. I'm not getting the sincere shock. I'm getting, you're trying to figure out what you want to tell me. And I'm like, oh my god, I think my alliance is turning on me.
I start my day by hearing my closest alliance is not with me.
Yeah. That hurts to hear that, like, I said your name, but I said your name, and I like, to those people, I have to say your name.
Mike and Olivia are picking you and me and them. Have you not heard that?
I'm really scared of Meredith.
I think we could work with her instead of against her. This is the time to make like a move that kind of puts us in a good position.
I'm in such a better position than I thought. I was pitched before with Sarah, and John. I was pitched myself, Nair, Mike, Olivia. Everyone wants me number 4, and I'm pumped.
I think if John doesn't win, we should look that way.
Him and I have been boys, so like I do recognize though that he does everything that I do, but better.
I want to be invited to the dance, not be like, yeah, you can kind of watch from the corner. Backs are still probably up against the wall because although they kind of looped us in on that last one, I don't really feel like I was fully invited to the dance. The final 4 that I would want to work towards would be me, Olivia, Mare, and Jackson. Sarah, and John. I don't think any one of them is actually going to want to take me much further.
That is like a legit concern there for me.
Anytime we've talked to her, or even separately, like she seems very receptive to being like, yes, I'd love to work with you and do something. But I feel like this is the perfect time. Like if 4 of us do something, it could be just locked in, the 4 of us.
About the Saras, is nobody like looking at them at all?
I would totally vote for either.
Who told them to vote for TJ?
I told them to vote for mayor. They did not vote for mayor.
Okay,
That's what makes me
Wait,
think.
so did I. And she found out, and she just confronted me. She was like, "Who are you telling to vote for me?" I was like, "Oh my god, who told her?" It must have been. It must have been. It must have been them.
Like if they wanted to just go with mayor and have the 3 versus the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Is if one of them has some sort of an advantage that they're okay being in a 3-4 that they can use this round. This is my explanation of why I think Iola's insurance this round would make sense. Eric could very easily want to get either one of us out.
Yeah, I think she's pretty upset with me.
It's hard to think of a better way to start day 2 than with a morning dip in the water. Each castaway has been positioned around this triangular course with 2 goals: catch the person in front of you, and don't get caught by your pursuer. And of course, a layer of strategy being added in that every 60 seconds the castaways will have to reverse direction. Survivors ready? Go! The castaways setting a fast pace as the challenge begins. And Sarah can't even make it half a lap before being caught by Olivia, and Sarah's the second out of the challenge. As you navigate the course, the depth of the water changes, adding another wrinkle. The castaways trying to keep eyes in front and behind them as they run. And Mare with a big dive, eliminating John. The remaining castaways are evenly spaced out, with each vying for their spot in the final 6. And now the pace is very much slowed down. Quite the cat and mouse game among those left. And we're 10 seconds away from the first change of direction, everyone making sure they like where they're at before the clock runs out. Don't get too close to the person in front of you without catching them, or you'll accidentally hand them a huge advantage. And the roles have reversed, with the castaways also now fighting against the whirlpool. Olivia with a mix of swimming and running to keep away from Jackson, but he's still drawing nearer, while Mike's also sneaking up on Mare. Mare no longer trying to stay away, maybe bargaining with Mike, but it's not working. And Mare's eliminated right as the countdown begins again. Olivia's trying to run out the clock. Jackson's going to have to catch her quick before the roles reverse. And Jackson can't do it, leading to an easy tag for Olivia. The toll of this challenge all over Olivia's face, as it's just her and Mike left competing for immunity. Mike's big strides bringing him closer to Olivia bit by bit. She's trying to keep her distance, but may be running out of energy. Mike's starting to think of wearing that hat for the second time. But here's the countdown. Mike's gonna have to wrap up this challenge quickly, or else. And Olivia's made it through, and with a second wind is trying to catch Mike. All of the progress he made in narrowing the gap now working against him. Olivia going all out on the chase. A dive comes up just short, but Mike slowed down considerably. And with one final lunge, Olivia catches Mike and wins individual immunity and a spot in the final 6.
All right, Olivia, congratulations. Come on over. Individual immunity is yours.
Thank you.
You're into the final 6 of this game. As for the rest of you, one of you will become the 8th player voted out, Survivor Branford.
Congratulations, you killed it. You got me in 2 seconds.
I literally cannot believe what just happened. I'm still recovering from it, but it could not have come at a better time to win this individual immunity. All I wanted was John not to win, and I literally made sure that was possible myself.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I know Mary pitched you, me, her, and Mike as some kind of deal. Mary's too dangerous for me, but I'm down to work with you. Meredith has pitched an alliance to me, us two, and Olivia and Mike.
Really?
I was talking with Mare and saying, like, it doesn't make any sense for us to bring those two to the end with us. And she independently goes, well, unless you bring both of them and maybe they'll split the votes together. I'm like, well, I hadn't thought about that, but obviously you have.
But she's going after John.
Who do you guys want? You guys want to vote out Mare? I want to vote out Mike, please. Mike's just gonna go with whoever. He's just such a wild card. I don't know.
No,
He's like a straight. I don't even know what to say to him.
I think they would have gone with us if we got to them first. I think Mare got to them first. Yeah.
I see.
Who do you see yourself going forward with?
Oh God.
Mike. That's who I hear, right?
I can see that happening.
Very convincing. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Sarah actually wants to work with me. That conversation totally leaves me being like, she trusts everyone else more than me. It's the same story that's been going this whole time. They're all like, come on, let's play, but you can watch.
I'm always a bridesmaid, never the bride.
Come on, guys. When's this gonna actually happen? I hope I'm a part of it. Use me.
I believe every one of us has wanted to work with you.
Yeah,
but we also don't want to screw ourselves over and be the first one.
This is the time. Like, if they went for me, it's gonna be the 4 girls and you 2. You're not gonna sway them.
First one in a little while where I'm gonna be pretty vulnerable now at tribal, so that's got me nervous. I think there's gonna be paranoia for the rest of the game now. So the days of me saying I'm comfortable, you're not gonna hear that anymore. I'm feeling like Mare is going to want one of the 2 of us.
Oh, okay.
We're at a situation now where, all it takes is 2 from our initial group to go with you, and that's the majority.
Yeah. Lock it in. Let's go.
I think she has her own final 4 already picked out.
Right. Do you know what it is? Does that mean 4 girls?
Well, then that means it's 4 girls.
To be fair, she's not on my list either, so I don't want to sit next to her. So.
Yeah. I don't want to sit next to her. John wants to. So. Okay. And then I and Mike got the conversation. We want to do that. I know Meredith's going after John.
I have a rough idea of who needs to go and which order either Mike or Mare has to go, and the next one has to go the next round.
I don't want to sit next to Mare. She obviously doesn't want to sit next to me, so I don't really want to sit next to Mike or Olivia either.
I don't. I think they're going to want to be working with Mare because Mare's going to be wanting to work with them.
I agree. I'm still very scared about one of those advantages.
Yeah, I am too.
I think the 3 of them can do something and don't need us. I think our best play is to go with Sarah and Sarah and play the idol for me this round. I'm stressed out. I don't think she's going to want to work with me anymore.
The last I talked to Mare, we were talking about voting out Mike.
But
Guys,
I could be
have
wrong.
been pushing everybody, just please vote for Mike. Like, he's the reason everybody's freaking out.
Here I am by myself. Right now we got Mare, Sarah, and Olivia talking out there, and then in the garage we got John, Jackson, and Sarah. So I'm included in all these plans. It's going great.
I'm personally completely fine voting out Mike. I will do whatever you and Sarah want to do, but I would like to have the idol play for me this round.
The idol is in this bottle. We're gonna put it on the ground at tribal like we've been doing. If you feel you need to play it, pick it up and play it.
So much has happened this round. I'm scared it's me. I'm feeling like there's no use for the idol for us in later rounds. I think I'm going to play it for myself.
I don't think that either of you are gonna get, like, especially you, like, trying about playing it. I don't even think you're gonna get a single vote.
I'm good with Mike.
Okay.
I'm good with Mike.
I think the right move for me is to get Mike out because I think John and Jackson are still working with me and Sarah. So I think they could see, from our perspective, like sticking with blue.
I'm really big. Yeah, you got it, definitely. I know they're fine having me. I'm not saying I'm gonna need to punish them. I'm probably gonna have to play my role at tribal this time. I'm very, very worried. I know my name is up there. I asked Sarah for one of the items. At this point, if I was tribal council was in 5 minutes, I'd play it. So she said she'd give me one. I'm not really sure what's happening. I just know I feel like I need to protect myself right now.
Let me hold it. I'm gonna freak out.
Why?
Because I'm hearing from
you don't
everyone
trust us. That means you don't trust us. That means you don't trust me. No, but you were throwing up my name last night. Because I had to. I'm really sorry. I'm fine with her holding the idol. Yeah. She's not gonna play it. She's just gonna hold it. Are you okay with this? That's fine. Jackson and John are willing to vote on Mike. I think I think you're doing too much right now. You've just been putting this here, and like you need to pick it up and play it. Okay, I'm good with that. We are not. We will never be there. Okay, we understand. We know. I really do.
Oh my god. Mare and John are going at each other. They're both like low-key crazy right now. Me and Sarah have been working overtime to make sure this group stays strong. What is it?
Are you just being mad at me that you're
If for no reason, a little bit, there's not, votes aren't going your way. I promise you. Both John and Meredith asked for the idol. Meredith's like, I want it on my body. And we're like, that's not happening. But I think hopefully we rally the troops. I think it should be an easy vote with Mike.
So if we're still on the girls, which I think we should be.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I've talked to Olivia. She's in. We should let her pick who she wants it to be, so that she feels a little bit less like it's the 3 Payette girls and Team Girl. You know?
That's not a bad idea. I'd rather it be Michael.
I'm fine with Mike too. And I just think it'll be hard to convince Olivia. She will feel like, you're putting me in a bad place.
Yeah.
Now you took out the only other person in the game I worked with. You want me to work with you. How am I supposed to trust you?
That makes sense.
I think we have a better shot with the girls. Because I felt good with both of them the whole time until this round. Now I'm like, really? Yes. If it's 2 and 2, we could do a 3. No, but I don't know. I think it's so possible they're all doing me. I don't think so.
So right now, I feel like my preferred final 3 would be Mike and Mare. I feel like I have a lot of trust in Mike, and I really like the game that Mare's playing, and she has a lot of skills that I can utilize to get myself to that final 3. I think we're good. I think we should go John.
You think John?
Because I think Mare wants to work with us.
She's panicking though. I don't know that she's gonna do it. Like, I'm waiting for her to jump and she keeps on not. As much as she says, she's like, yeah, I trust you guys, I wanna work with you. When is it gonna happen?
That's true. She's like, thanks for being so patient. And it's
Yeah, okay. Well, we gonna be patient out of the game? Like, come on.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's going towards me, but then again, why would anyone slip up and say that to me? Hopefully they are gonna continue to cannibalize each other.
I am cannibal now. I'm playing whatever's on me.
Welcome. That's where I've been all day.
I think John or Jackson. The 2 Sarahs go together.
And John and Jackson go together. It's the 3 of us.
That's a lot of ifs though. What if they can go together?
Who are they gonna go?
Me.
You think they're gonna go?
Yes, I do. Which one?
Again.
All 4 of them.
I'm fine with either Mike or Mare this round. I think I'd prefer Mare. I would love to get that idol in my hand before Tribal Council.
It's their idol.
Yeah, I know
It's their idol. I believe it's me. Obviously, I would love it if the idol could be played on me tonight.
100%.
I'm pretty sure Mare's gunning for me. It's what I feared Mare with Mike and Olivia. I gotta talk to Sarah and make sure that they are on board with me. Otherwise, it could very easily be me right now. Are you okay if it comes down to me playing the idol for myself?
There's no guess. We're just gonna put. There's no votes going through. We're just gonna put the 100%. We're just gonna put this between us.
Wow, I feel like I have too many options right now. I feel like this is a very pivotal vote. My priority is getting Mike out. The problem is Mare really wants to get John or Jackson out. Voting for John or Jackson right now, which is the other option for me, that leaves Olivia and Mike still together.
I don't think they're all. I think there are votes that are going to be added. I don't think it's all of them.
So right now, the only votes on there
Jackson and John for sure.
be 2, and then the Sarah's voting together, and then be us 3.
Yeah, it'd be 2, 2, 3.
The reason why I'm pushing Meredith is because I've been sketched out by her.
But like paranoia that she had, almost had me being like, girl, like it might be better to cut you loose.
I'm going to look like such an idiot if I had an idol right there that I can play and I don't and I go out.
Good morning, Final 7. Welcome back to Tribal Council.
Good morning. Good morning.
Maybe not the Final 7 I was expecting to see based on the way that the game had been trending. TJ notably absent from this Tribal Council. Sarah, why was that the best move for you to vote out TJ at the last vote?
I don't know. It's a good question. It was in the way it landed, so I kind of went with that.
Sarah, how did the vote land on TJ? Was any one particular person pushing for that and everybody went along, or was it more of a group consensus?
It felt like a group consensus. I think we kind of considered a lot of what the points that Mike and Olivia had been making
yeah, everybody was just kind of like okay with that, I guess. I don't regret voting out TJ because like it's one step further, but I think that it will get the 5 of us remaining further if we continue to vote out maybe the 2 left.
2 remaining. I wonder which 2 you're thinking about.
I was about to ask you, Mike, so maybe the headline of TJ being voted out is good for your game, but since it was a unanimous vote, are you just up against a 5 now instead of a 6?
Basically, it seems that way. Yeah, I mean, I keep saying this to everybody. I've been waiting to get invited to the dance, but it looks like I'm stuck in the corner watching.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt. I didn't want to be so cryptic, but let me just say it. There seemed to be a little bit of like distrust going on amongst the 5 of us, and I just wanted to like squash that and say like I'm gonna vote for Mike. So whoever wants to like vote for whoever they want, I'm voting for Mike.
Oh, thanks, Sarah.
I mean, I don't know. My tribe seemed all over the place, and I feel like it's the best for me to just say it.
Mayor, is honesty the best policy for your game as well?
I appreciate hearing honesty. I think that last round was the hardest that I've gone through so far in terms of starting fresh. Right out the gate, I heard stuff I didn't want to hear. I heard my name. I heard my name from multiple people. I find it reassuring to hear honesty from others. I won't be as forthcoming with what I'm about to do, but I think my actions will speak louder than words.
Olivia, how good does it feel right now to not only be at this party, but into the final 6 party of this game?
Yeah, it feels really good, especially after hearing the 5-2, and I have the hat, so it makes me feel a little more safe.
Do you think you're going to need to keep winning that to have some life in this game?
Kind of sounds like it, honestly.
So, John, you think we're kind of right back to where we were prior to the TJ vote, like what I'm hearing from the rest of the tribe at this point?
I hope so. A lot of conversations this round. Definitely mistrust, but hopefully we squashed that before we got here. It's a scary vote though, because it's been a little while since I haven't had the hat, and that last time I got 4 votes, so I don't feel comfortable.
Jackson, how much of this talk do you think is legit versus just kind of window dressing, telling me the things that I might want to hear in front of a group?
I think at the end of this, we all have a real possibility to have a career as a car salesman. Because like telling people what they want to hear might be one of our fortes at this point. It depends on the people, right? So like, okay, we're gonna make this plan to make this person feel good, but then we're gonna make this real plan happen. But then this is also a real plan. Wait, what? Okay, well, how about this person? They actually want this real plan C. Like, huh?
Yeah. So like, what is the real plan?
Like the conversations grow, and the scariest part about Survivor is you don't know about the conversations that are happening around you, and I think that's where a lot of the paranoia and a lot of the scaredness comes from.
And when you're in those conversations, you don't know if the other person is like, oh, this is my real conversation.
Zara, have you built enough trust with some of your tribe mates that you expect you'll hear what they were talking about in those conversations that you weren't a part of?
I hope so. All I can say is I hope that's been built. If I don't, then I don't, right? But I think I have for the most part. But I think as the numbers dwindle, I think there'll be less and less of that. So I think it's like a scary thought to confront.
Like any particular reason you and Olivia have kind of separated yourself from the rest of the group?
They separated us from the group. It's more that way.
Is there anybody who would like to say anything before the next vote? It is time to vote. Mike, you're up first.
Sarah and Zara for one of the idols to bring to tribal council so that I can play it for myself. It is currently sitting in the water bottle by my feet. That was the compromise. I wanted it in my person, but we compromised, and it is accessible to all, but I am allowed to play it if I want.
Play that idol, no matter what happens.
like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Come on now. That's how it's gonna be.
Don't eat it.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Yes, we will. Once the votes have been read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Mike. Mike. 2 votes, Mike. Mayor. 1 vote, Mayor. 2 votes, Mike. Mike. 3 votes, Mike. 1 vote, Mayor. 8th person voted out of Survivor Branford. Mike. Mike, you also grab your vote.
Well, I guess I wore the wrong shirt. Brought too many votes to my way. Fighting an uphill battle, trying to get people to work with me the entire time, and literally no one's willing to do it. There's only so much you can do at that point. I think I'm rooting for Olivia. She's been with me from the start. I mean, we were in lockstep. I realized she voted for me there, but I probably would have done the same to her, so I don't blame her for that.